born?
Inglewood, California, Daniel Freeman Hospital.
Who would you want to play in a movie?
Who do I want to play?
Yes.
Who do I want to play me?
Who would you want to play you in a movie?
I haven't met him yet.
What was your first job?
Dancing at the Sparkling Crystal Spectacular in front of Cinderella's Castle at Disney World in Orlando, Florida when I was 8 years old. It was also my first time experiencing racism. Irony.
Double whammy. What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear was my mom passing away before I got enough success to be able to like show her with just like even monetary goods that I appreciate her, but did it. So I would say my biggest fear at this point, my biggest fear, I don't.
We got 2 minutes for our 22 questions.
Keep going, we'll come back.
Who makes you laugh the most?
You're up there.
I was about to say,
You up there. Kiki has a laugh that makes you laugh. I tell her I keep trying to get Kiki ringtones. My mom is up there, John Mulaney, and any YouTube, any Instagram videos of black people laughing.
Love it. What is the one thing you need to have in your fridge at all times?
Cheese.
What is your greatest accomplishment?
Still being here. I wrote a book.
Who is the most interesting person you met recently?
LeVar Burton.
What is your middle name?
Ingrid.
What is your biggest pet peeve? How did I not know that? What is your biggest pet peeve?
People who don't know my middle name. I'm joking. My biggest pet peeve is hearing chairs move on a floor in a restaurant. It drives me insane. Like the...
What is the last book you read?
Small Doses, Potent Truths for Everyday Use. I'm in the midst of Sula. I'm almost done with Sula. Oh, The Alchemist. The Alchemist is the last book I read for this umpteenth time.
What is your favorite hobby?
Playing Candy Crush while watching television at the same time.
What is your guilty pleasure?
Playing Candy Crush while watching television at the same time.
Do you have any hidden talents?
I mean, I talk about it in here. Like, I'm really good at giving head. It's just a fact.
I was like, I already did it.
I mean, I am, and you got to know certain skills. I'm 38, so like, I don't feel any type of way about saying that, but I am, and I'm owning that. So there's that. Also, I would say I cook a mean chicken.
Damn.
Yeah.
What color is your toothbrush?
It is actually it's rose gold.
What is your secret snack?
Oh, my secret snack.
Secret snack.
Cheese, because I ain't supposed to be eating cheese. But you see, I keep it in the fridge just for the right time.
How do you take your coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
What is
Do you see how turned up I am? Can you imagine?
I know. What is the last movie you saw in theaters?
Damn, ain't that's the thing though? Like, movies these days just don't captivate me like they once did.
I know.
The last movie I remember seeing in a theater was Endgame. That's the last movie I remember seeing. I've seen movies since.
Yeah.
But that's the last movie I remember being in the theater and being like, this was an experience, you know?
Yeah.
I saw Spider-Man while I was on tour. That may have been the last movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the last gift you gave?
The last gift I gave Small Doses gifts. And my homeboy, his son wanted some like books. So I like bought a bunch of books for him.
Love it. We love books. What cause is dear to your heart?
Education of those who don't have access to education.
Love it. What is number one on your bucket list?
Okay, so for my 40th year on Earth, I want to do an animal world tour. And this is interesting because Kiki cares nothing about any of this. Kiki's like, oh, whatever. But I have mapped it out. Like, I want to go do like a week in Australia with like the marsupials. I want to go do a week at an orphanage in China with the pandas. I want to go to Cat Island and Bunny Island in Japan. I want to go to Horse Island off of South Carolina. I want to go on safari in, either in South Africa or in Zimbabwe. I want to also, like Mozambique, I've heard also has like hella animals, crazy. I want to go whale watching. So like my 40th year, and I want to sell this as like a show. So anyone who's watching, if you're a producer of like reality, like I'm about this life, and I really want to do it. Like, and I want the proceeds, like portion of the proceeds, to go to animal conservation. Like I want to go on the river in Guyana and see like the big ass monster fish that they have. Like,
I'll go to all these places and be at the spa.
How was it? Cucumbers. How was it? Oh my God. Yeah, I saw an anaconda. Cute. What's for dinner?
Number 22. Where do you want to go that you've never been?
All those places, and the Seychelles. The Seychelles. And then the one that I never went back to, what was the first one? What was the one I...
Who do you want to play you in a movie? You mean that one?
Biggest fear.
Biggest fear. I don't know if it's a fear. I'm not scared of a lot. Like I'm scared of, potato bugs. Have you ever seen a potato bug? Google a potato bug and you're gonna like look at me like that. You're gonna be like, you right. You are scared of a potato bug because you're a sane person. I guess I would be, my biggest, you know what my biggest fear is? That we're really not gonna overcome.
That's a real fear.
That we're really, like, that black folk are really not gonna overcome, and it's gonna be our own fault. That's my biggest fear.
That's real.